It's a incredible aroma. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have a very, very extremely rare bottle of whiskey here in my cask. It's important, and it's one of those whiskeys I'm heading for, which is my perfect prey. It's a Glenfarclas out of a Port Cask and 31 years old, 42.8 ABV, and well above 400 euros, dollars, pounds. It's a rare bottle, and unfortunately, or fortunately, one of those bottles were leaking. And here in this extremely massive box, it was leaking, lost a bit, and so it's unsellable. And then this bottle belonged to me. Thank you very much for handing me this bottle. And I looked after that bottle and found out that the cork was the cork was leaking, has a crack, and the alcohol was bad, or soluted the glue, so that the top wooden stopper dissolved from the cork, and then all the mess went on. Yeah, and we lost from this bottle. Yeah, here you can see the flag of Portugal and Scotland. You're able to remember them from the soccer games, where Portugal had been, I think a few years ago, in the very top of the European League. Glenfarclas is famous for the maturation in a Rosa sherry cask. So this is a solitary piece that they used a port wine cask for maturation. I think I had a port wine cask from Glenfarclas already here in my cask. It had been a Christmas malt. And port wine and Glenfarclas, I like Glenfarclas. I like the whiskies matured in port wine, and so Glenfarclas and port wine. This is this must be heaven. Yeah. There had been only 480 bottles out of that port wine cask, and the port wine casks typically are a little bit bigger than the sherry casks, and the port pipes are longer, so the inner surface for the whiskey is bigger than in sherry casks, so that the whiskey is maturing faster in port wine casks, because the relationship between inner surface and volume of the cask is better for maturation. But I think 42.8 is not cask strength, otherwise they wouldn't have got 480 bottles out of such a cask. No, I don't think so. It's a incredible aroma. It's sweet in the beginning, then kicking in the port wine resins, and then going darker fruits, and then citrus notes and some exotic fruit in the back. Mango, papaya, so some sweet exotic fruit, switching over to oranges, a lot of toffee, vanilla, and spices from the oak already. Probably some cloves. So this is those dark Christmas aromas from Christmas pudding. And on the other hand, quite fresh, sweet citrus notes and fruitiness. And it's swinging back and forth between those aromas. Wonderful. Very, very intense, and not a hint of alcohol, no. And the wood isn't bitter, no. there's a light spiciness showing through from the oak. Yeah. Oh. It's extremely mouth-filling. It's so wonderful. There's a light spicy note from the oak, like, no, not ginger. Probably ginger. The ginger which you get from the glass for sushi. Yeah. So it's not too strong, but it's there. Mixed with the sweetiness from the wine, probably, and there's a creaminess in it. It's creamy in my mouth. It's wonderfully mouthfeel. In the aftertaste, very little hint of bitter oakiness, but not really, no. A lot of vanilla, toffee. So this cask had been fresh. It's incredibly complex, and you need a quarter of an hour to smell everything through in here. And this one will go for 2 hours for you. So a very expensive bottle must be not expensive in the consumption, because it lasts for so long. Another whiskey you have to pour 2 or 3, and this one there's a half of a dram is enough for an evening. But staying away from that whiskey is difficult as well. So you might be finishing it up in 2 months. Then it was expensive, yeah. So it's mouth-watering, it's filling. Wonderful. So I'm going for port wine, I'm going for Glenfarclas, and having a Glenfarclas from port wine, one of those solitary bottles, it's wonderful. If you find such a bottle, you have to buy it immediately, because there are only 480 bottles worldwide. This is not much. And well, from time to time there are port wine bottlings from Glenfarclas out on the market. As I said, these Christmas edition. Those Christmas editions are typically distilled on Christmas, the 24th of December, which is, well, the main festive day in Central Europe, and the 25th of December, well, this is then the official Christmas, but all the kids are looking for the 24th, because all gifts are handed to the people, to the kids in the evening of the 24th. So this is different to the New World, where the gifts are presented in the morning of the 25th. And the 24th is a normal working day here in Europe. So distillation took place at Glenfarclas, and all those casks they typically use as Christmas casks. But I think they do not have enough for the demand for the Christmas malts, so that they, well, move down to the 21st already. Yeah, a wonderful piece of work. So I take that, I will fill it up a little bit and have that for the evening. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come. I doubt if it's that good. Well, there's one, the next one, which might be in this league. So stay tuned, and feel free to share this video with your friends, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video.